If you're buying your first caravan, it's so easy to get caught up in the excitement. Trust me, we've been there. But there are a few common mistakes that can really take the shine off your dream purchase. So in this video, I'll share 5 of the biggest mistakes first-time buyers make and how you can avoid them. Caravans are a huge investment, not just in money, but in lifestyle too. And while everyone's needs are different, these 5 tips will help you make a choice that actually suits the kind of travel you want to do. The first mistake, buying the wrong size or layout. It's so common for people to buy a van that's way too big for their needs, or one that's too small and ends up feeling cramped. It usually happens because you're picturing all these long adventures around Australia, but in reality, most people start with shorter weekend trips. So before you fall in love with the layout, think about how you'll actually use it. If it's mostly short getaways, a smaller van will be easier to tow and store. But if you're planning to live in it for months at a time, that extra space might be worth it. You can even use the Australian RV directory to filter caravans by length and features to get a sense of what's out there before you start visiting dealerships. Next, ignoring towing weights. This one's a biggie and it catches so many people out. It's not enough to just look at your vehicle's towing capacity. You've got to think about your caravan's ATM, your car's GVM, and your GCM once it's all loaded up with gear, water, and passengers. If those numbers don't work together, you could end up with a setup that's illegal or unsafe. So always check your car's tow ratings and make sure the caravan you're considering will stay comfortably under that, even when packed. Mistake number 3, falling for the shiny extras. We've all done it. You walk into a showroom and get dazzled by glossy cabinetry, big TVs, and mood lighting. But here's the thing, those are nice to have, not need to have. The more important stuff is underneath, the build quality, chassis, suspension, weight distribution, and layout. Those are the things that affect how your caravan tows and how long it lasts. So focus on the fundamentals first, and remember, you can always add the fancy extras later if you still want them. The 4th mistake, not thinking about where you'll store your caravan. It sounds simple, but I can't tell you how many people buy a van and then realise it doesn't fit down their driveway, or it's too tall for their carport. Before you buy, measure your space at home, and also think about how easy it'll be to access. If it's a huge hassle to get out, you'll probably use it a lot less. Some people even opt for a smaller van or hybrid purely because it's easier to store and set up, which makes spontaneous trips way more likely. And finally, rushing the decision. This one's understandable, especially if you've been dreaming about this for ages. But caravans are a big purchase, and every brand and model has its quirks. So don't let a salesperson or a show special pressure you into signing on the spot. Take your time, visit multiple dealers, ask questions, read reviews, and if you're buying second-hand, get an independent inspection. A little patience now can save you a lot of stress and money later. So those are the 5 big ones: wrong size or layout, ignoring towing weights, falling for the extras, forgetting about storage, and rushing the decision. Avoid those and you're already way ahead of most first-time buyers. And if you want to research what's actually available in Australia, the Australian RV directory makes it super easy to filter caravans by length, weight, features, and price. If you've already bought your first caravan, what's one thing you wish you'd known before you did? Drop it in the comments. Let's help the next round of buyers make smarter choices. And if you found this video helpful, a like or subscribe helps us out. And watch this video next.